She doesn't really feel comfortable talking in this exact spot, so she's gonna lead me between these two bookshelves here for a little, fun.
Stop right there, criminal scum!
Greetings and welcome back to Morrowind. So in the last episode, we got a mission from Caius. He sent us to Vivec City, wanting us to speak to 3 people, and wanting me to come back with the information that these 3 people can give me. And here is the first person on the list, but they're in St. Olms. I got here through the Mage's Guild teleport system, so I'm on the foreign quarter right now, where our Argonian friend is. So I'm gonna head toward him first to kind of help get this out of the way. Now, this is going to become kind of apparent as time goes on. So, first things first, I made some money. I sold off some of the, decently priced, melee and ranged gear I picked up in the Dwarven Ruins and in the, Ancestor Tomb from last episode. I sold those, made some money. I kept this, because it's pretty good, but my Swordblade skill isn't really good enough to use it, so I don't have to equip. I also talked to Nalkara, made some potions, sold off what I could. I still have quite a few to sell, 3 stacks worth. So I need to look into that at some point. But I'm doing okay on carry weight right now, so I'm not too worried about that. Plus, there's really not anybody else that has the kind of pockets that Nalkara has for selling money, so it can wait. But that money is going to come into play here because I have not leveled once in speechcraft at all, and that's going to come into play here with our friend. I think I need to go down. Actually, this is the upper wasteworks. I need to go to the lower wasteworks. That's gonna be down here, I think. This is Julio. I'm gonna talk to him. And he wants to go to his friend's bookstore, which is Jobasha, which is across the hall. But he's being accosted by these Dunmer who are being very discriminatory against him for being Argonian. And the reason for that is that slavery, it's legal here in Vardenfell. I don't know about the Morrowind mainland, but here in Vardenfell, due to some treaty between political leaders a long time ago, the Imperials came in and took over, but the tribunal, the religious center of the Dunmer, was able to maintain some of their rights, and slavery was one of them. Dunmer, before then, they weren't very picky on who they took. Nowadays, it's mostly Khajiit and Argonian beastmen. So that's why these guys are being discriminatory, because they think this individual who is a very honorable person who works a very honorable job, they don't think he should be hanging around here because Vivec is a Dunmer city and he's of a member of the beast race. So they're being discriminatory toward him. So now, Hulea wants me to talk these gentlemen into leaving them alone. He can fight, and that's kind of part of his job description, but he feels like wasting time and wasting his gear's durability on these gentlemen. There's 3 of them, not counting this guy. This guy's minding his own business. That would sully his honor. He kind of it would make him seem less not as good a person in front of the eyes of his coworkers. So first things first, I'm gonna spend some money on these guys, so that when I talk to them about the quote-unquote filthy lizard, why can't I click? Oh, because this menu is up. There we go. And and now that I've shown him how friendly of a person I can be, I have now vouched for him. And while they don't necessarily like that, they're willing to let it slide a little bit. Now, if I had the skill for it, I could just use my, voice to convince them that he's not worth their time. When really it's the other way around. But I have no means with which to raise speechcraft. I mean, I do, but I really don't want to. Like, the means that I have, since I'm not spending money on direct training, would, make people not like me. So, yeah, okay. And since I've persuaded him, his friends also, like, have been persuaded. Like, I don't need to persuade each one individually. Like, for example, if I talk to him, he has the same amount of feelings for me as his friend. So does he. So yeah, they're gonna leave Hulea. I was about to walk out without Hulea, but I actually need to talk to him and tell him to travel with me. So follow me to Josh's books. So we're just gonna slide on through here. And yeah, he's immediately going to be like, now that we're in here, he's very happy that we're here. And I'm just going to ask him some of the things Caius wants me to ask him, even the thing that he admits to not knowing anything about, just because. And we're now in the St. Olm's waterworks. So this is where Adtermere is. Adtermere, at the moment, is currently hiding at the lowest level of this canton, which would be the underworks. Almost said the canal works, but no. And this is not the end I thought she'd be in, so I'm gonna have to do some looking around. I believe this is her. She's not very happy at the moment. She understands that Caius sent me to talk to her, but I didn't come at a good time. And she does not want to talk to me right now because she has a stalker problem. She is saying that if I want to talk to her about the things Caius wants me to talk to her about, then I'm going to need to talk to this man that's stalking her and make him go away. He's acting like he's friends with the cat lady, so I'm gonna talk to him about Addermere. I'm gonna tell him something that isn't, necessarily true, but he doesn't need to know that. Oh yeah, well, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I just passed her, like about 10 minutes ago. She was on a gondola. She was on this little boat, right? She was heading south to probably toward the mainland. And he's not happy about that, but he has no reason to disbelieve me, other than the fact that we literally just met. But he's not gonna bring that up. He's just he's gonna head that way. He doesn't even sound like he's suspicious, like he doubts. My word, which works for me in this particular instance. To Addermere is happy. How she knows what happened is beyond me, but I'm guessing I told my character told her that, and she also immediately believed him. But it's fine.
Stop ruining my immersion!
Stop writing bad dialogue.
No!
She's willing to cooperate now, so let's talk to her about the 6th cult first, because she knows about that. And because protocol, you understand, I'm going to ask her about the Neverine, despite the fact that she doesn't know anything about it. And there we go, we have the information we need from her. We can now move on. The last person on our list of informants is here in the library of Vivec, which this is her right here. Actually, let me give this gentleman a wide berth, or as wide as he will let me. Anyway, so yeah, she's Maramayo. She recognizes that was my Caius. She didn't want to talk here. Now she's comfortable talking, but she doesn't know anything about the 6th house cult, to the point where I can't even ask her about it. Which, to be fair, this is the hub of the tribunal. So talking about something like that here, Yeah. Then again, talking about this here isn't a very good idea either, because the temple has kind of put a ban on the Nevergreen prophecies. The Nevergreen cult claims the tribunal are false gods. So, she thinks that the best way for me to present the information that she has for me to Caius is through a book called Progress of Truth. And there is a copy here in the library, but I'm not going to be giving myself a 5-finger discount in front of a bunch of ordinators. That's not going to end in a way that benefits me at all. And plus, kind of against my character. Anyway, fortunately, I do know of another location that has this book, and I've already been there in this episode. I just need to go back there. I'm sure you remember this place. We were there about a few minutes ago. This is the book we need. We have everything we need, so now I can cast Recall and get back to Caius right away instead of having to pay to teleport all the way back to Balmora. So, let's talk orders, Caius. So, Caius has my report and we'll make copies of all the notes that I gave him, as well as the words that Admir had to say. So now, right now, he's saying he needs time to read and digest all of this. I am getting a promotion within the Blades. I'm going journeyman this time, and that comes with a little dispensation as well. That said, while he's reading through all these and thinking about what steps he wants to take going forward, he wants me to continue my work, doing what I'm doing, because he doesn't really care, as long as I'm maintaining a identity. I think he doesn't really care what kind it is. Yeah, go out and do some more jobs for the guilds or other freelance work. Like he said, he doesn't care. Just to keep up your cover. Just to keep your cover story current. So, of course, I could go ahead and talk to him for asking for orders right away. And if you're under level 3, he will tell you no. But I'm level 4 right now. Yeah. So, the game would allow him to give me orders right away. But I'm not doing that because... And that's... I've shut this show, actually. If you go to the Mages Guild factions here, the requirements for reaching the next rank are 1 skill at 60 and 2 skills at 20. The very first skill on this list of favorite skills, because this is the list of skills that I need 1 of at 60, is alchemy. And like I said, I did some work with Alkyra before starting this video, and my alchemy is at 63. Therefore, next episode, we're going to be asking around the guild halls and the mage guild halls throughout Vardenfell, looking for more work. And I think I know who I'm going to talk to first. If you got to this point in the if you got to this point in the video, it means a lot to me, as it always does. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Farewell.